Hey everyone. So I know that I have been completely MIA thanks to finals and moving into my own apartment and out of the dorms, as you can probably tell by the change of scenery and the complete lack of anything on the walls, which makes my walls look so boring. Waiting for my Love Yourself tier albums to come in and my posters. But speaking of Love Yourself tier, that is what I'm going to be talking about today. I wanted to film an MV reaction, but it was like 5 in the morning and I have 2 roommates still, so I didn't do that. But instead I just kind of want to talk about the album itself, which I think it's actually for the best that I am, instead of doing just an MV reaction, going to talk about the album, because this album actually is life-changing. It is like my favorite BTS album of all time has always been Dark and Wild. Like, I like Wings, and I think Wings did a really cool thing in allowing each member to have its own song and their own solo and to showcase their musical style. But I still think that Dark and Wild was the superior album. But I really think that Love Yourself Tier, which is another third album, has the potential to really dethrone Dark and Wild. Like, it's so good and versatile. There are so many genres and feelings that I like. Well, so many genres that were like shown in just one album, but also so many feelings that I was given through just one album, and it's literally amazing. So I want to talk about it. One, like the songs themselves and which ones are my personal favorites, but also the lyrics, because if you are not one of those people who checks up the lyrics to like BTS's songs, please do it. Because their lyrics always mean something. Like, if you don't check up their lyrics, like, people who don't check up lyrics are the ones who think that House of Cards is like a sexual song, or that Pied Piper is like not a diss to ARMY, when it is a diss to ARMY at the end of the day, but like a friendly diss. It's not like too bad. But I have my laptop here. As you can see, I'm just have a few web pages open streaming. It's fine. Non-stop streaming party, right? We gotta get to our goal. Ugh, it's making my face look so white. But okay, so obviously Intro Singularity was a freaking amazing intro, and Fight Me, Jimin solo stands, Do What You Must, but I think that Singularity is better than Serendipity. And I still think Serendipity is an amazing intro, and it is amazing. It's definitely the second best intro, but I think Singularity really beat that. And like, this isn't even like, this isn't has to do with anyone. Like, this is why I hate Jimin solo stance, because of that thing that happened to Flirt AUs. Like, this isn't me attacking Jimin and putting Taehyung in a higher pedestal. I mean, I think that Singularity and Serendipity are 2 of the best intros, when a whole Boy Meets Evil exists, and that's my actual bias, and I think Boy Meets Evil is so good, and there's Nevermind. Like, I love Nevermind, but, or what am I to you? But I love them all. But I'm just saying that for me personally, like my musical style and what I like, I think Singularity and Serendipity are the best ones for me, and Singularity, even though it's new, is honestly the best one. So I don't even have to go into the lyrics for that one, because we already got the lyrics for that, like, when it came out, the, like, MV, so beautiful lyrics though, beautiful lyrics. But for Fake Love, I just want to say it's definitely the most pop sounding of the album, even though it's more like EDM, but it's still pop. It's definitely like obviously the title track, obviously, but it sounds like a title track, like kind of like how DNA felt not necessarily out of place, because there's like, it didn't feel out of place in Love Yourself Her, because Best of Me was also very EDM-ish pop, thanks to the Chainsmokers. And Best of Me was a great song, like no hate to the Chainsmokers as much as I hate them. But Fake Love in this album really does feel a bit more out of place than DNA felt out of place. That's fine with me, because with title tracks in BTS, it could go either way. We have title tracks like Danger, but then we also have title tracks like Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Spring Day, you know, and then we occasionally get a DNA or Fire. And it's there, and you acknowledge it, and you love it, and you accept it, and it's still good at the end of the day, but it's not the best, not even close. And Fake Love, I think, is a really good one. It like meshes, it still finds a way to be like DNA and be poppy and be like EDM, like, you know, like the beige, but it's still really good. I don't know, like, not hating on DNA, but this one is really good. And the lyrics for Fake Love, like, oh my god, like, I want to talk about the lyrics for most of these songs, but the lyrics for Fake Love, I am cry. Like, I know that BTS said they were gonna get darker in this album, and even the album cover itself is like black navy. I don't know if it's like black or like a navy royal whatever. So either way, it's a dark album, especially when compared to the white that we just had for Love Yourself Her. So Tear is much darker. And you can tell that in the lyrics. At the end of the day, you can tell in the lyrics that it's darker. And they said it was going to be, and they weren't lying. Like, if you haven't seen the lyrics for Fake Love, look at the lyrics for Fake Love. One, it hit home a little too hard for me because I've been through that. Like, a lot of this album hit home a little too hard for me because I have been through that like fake love thing. So it was a little hurtful, but it was so good. And last thing I'm gonna say about Fake Love is obviously we haven't seen the choreography yet. We're gonna see it for the first time live at the Billboard Music Awards. But I just want to say, like, line distribution wise, I think that title track wise, this is one of the best line distributions. Okay, Taehyung has hella lines, Jin has hella lines. This is what I need to see. We need more of this. This is a good way. Like, I feel like now that they keep evolving and becoming better, and they're getting more better line distribution, because DNA was like the beginning of it. At the end of the day, like, people always want to praise Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and of course Blood, Sweat, and Tears is one of their best title tracks, yes, but line distribution wise, like, not the best. DNA was a step forward, and Fake Love is even a step more forward. Like, this is what we need to see, people, okay? This is what we need to see. And now, the third song, I just want to say, which is The Truth Untold, which is with Steve Aoki. I was very wary about this song when it was like first, when I saw the track list, because I saw Steve Aoki and I was like, I don't want another Mic Drop-esque song. Like, I love Mic Drop, do not get me wrong, I am not dissing on Mic Drop whatsoever. I think it is an amazing song, but I wanted this album to be more like less songs like Mic Drop and stuff like that, and just a bit more like softer, because I prefer softer K-pop over like loud in your face K-pop anyway. And that being said, I'm telling you, I still love Mic Drop. No diss to Mic Drop, but I was like wary. I was like, how's it gonna fit in this album? Like, is it gonna like be a deep song? I played my own damn self. I played myself, because lyric wise, I think The Truth Untold has some of my absolute favorite lyrics in like the entire freaking album. And it hit a little too close to home again. And the song itself, like, before I even heard the, like, well, I didn't hear the lyrics, before I even read and checked out the lyrics and I just was hearing the songs, I already knew. Like, I was so surprised. Like, I put it on Twitter. I wish I could have actually like filmed an album reaction so that you have seen my reaction when I heard The Truth Untold, because I was so shocked at how much I loved it and enjoyed it, because I was not expecting that much from it, and what I got was completely different from what I was expecting, and it was exactly what I needed. It is honestly one of my favorite songs on the album. I'm not sure if it's my absolute favorite yet. I still haven't heard enough of the album to really say like a concrete favorite. I need a little bit more time, but it's definitely up there. It's high up there. And once again, check out the lyrics. The lyrics for this one got so deep. I was like, please stop. Like, I know that's what you said you were gonna do, but like, it's really starting to hurt now. Like, it's hurting. And then 134340, which, if you don't get that reference, is a reference to Pluto, I think was so brilliantly named, and it's so brilliantly themed around Pluto, because it's like the theme of the song, if you check out the lyrics, fits the whole Pluto thing about how it still orbits the sun, but yet it's always ignored. And the lyrics for 134340, oh my god, I literally was like out here wanting to cry. Like, when I heard the song, I was like, yeah, this is a freaking bop, because I absolutely love it. It's not one of my favorites or anything, but when I first heard it, like, after I was out here like, oh wow, like with The Truth Untold, and then 134340 comes on, I'm just like, hey, you know, like, it is a groovy-ish, like, the way it starts is very nice. It's very, groovy's a weird word, but like, it's groovy, whatever. R&B-ish, you know? And I really, really like the song, but then I heard the lyrics, like, I read the lyrics, and I was like, oh my god, like, you're just, like, fooling me. You're straight up fooling me with this happy tune to these depressing lyrics. Like, they're so sad. And they also hit way too close to home. And then Paradise was really good. Lyric-wise and song-wise, it's really good. Also not one of my favorites, but it's still, like, I like the message of Paradise, and there's one lyric in particular, like, that I want to read the English translation, because I think it was so beautiful. Like, the whole song is like, BTS have made many songs about how the pressure is basically put on society, especially the younger generation, specifically the need to have a dream. I mean, their title track you know, debut song was No More Dream. Like, they've always talked about these problems because these problems need to be talked about. And so this song really, I'm trying to find the, oh, I'm trying to find the, here, I found the verse. It's about like basically just like, first of all, the chorus itself says, it's all right to not have a dream if you have moments where you feel happiness for a while. And I completely agree with that because I'm in college, I'm going to college. I have a sort of dream, but I don't have a set dream. Like, my dreams are small things, temporary things. But I, like, in the grand scale of things, I don't know what I want to do. I'm like one of the few people I know who really doesn't know what they want to do. And I feel like bad about it because you're supposed to know what you want to do, especially at 20 years old, which, like, I'm only 20 years old, but it sucks. So the fact that this song talks about that is amazing, but I really liked the part where it says, it's all right if the name of the dream is different, be it buying a laptop next month or just eating and sleeping and not doing anything at all and still having a lot of money. Who says a dream must be something grand? Just become anybody. I absolutely loved that, like, line, verse. Like, it's a line, a long line, but it's like a bunch of lines. But I absolutely love that. I was like, oh my god, like, yes, like, tell me something I don't know, because I already know that, but sometimes you just need that reassurance that I don't know what I want to do with my life. A lot of people don't know what they want to do with their life. It's okay, like, as long as you're happy and as long as you do have some dream. Because they're not saying just be like wanderers, like wandering around aimlessly. You can have dreams, but they don't have to be like, oh, well, I want to be a doctor by the age of 30 and be in this house and marry at this age and have this many kids. Like, you can just have like, well, maybe I'll learn that new recipe for pasta next week and cook it. Like, that's my dream right now. Like, it can be small things, and I really like that they have a song that talks about that. And then the next few songs I'm just kind of gonna like go through, because lyric wise I don't think they were like, they're still good lyrics, but there's not much for me to like analyze or digest with them. So Love Maze and Magic Shop were both really good. Love Maze I really liked, Magic Shop I really liked, and I really love that in Magic Shop I'm pretty sure Jungkook helped produce and compose, and I'm here for that. I know he was like, I'm just so really proud of him because he was the only one who didn't compose or produce for Begin, and he's explained why. Like, we know why, and I understand, like, you're not, it's fine, but I know that he's been wanting to work on music and produce and compose and help out on something. So the fact that he was able to on Magic Shop and it's such a good song, I'm just so happy and proud for him. And then we have Airplane Part 2, which when I saw this on the track list, I was like a little confused because I was counting the amount of songs and I was like, are they gonna do solo songs for everyone again? And is Airplane Part 2 gonna be Hobie's song? And that's not at all what they did. Which I'm glad, because Airplane itself, when it was in Hope World, was about dreams, because Hope World in general was mostly about dreams and getting there, finally completing your dreams. And I really, really liked this fact that everyone came into Airplane Part 2 this time. And we got like joined. We just got so many nice verses. And there was one verse that I really liked. I'm trying to find it. I feel like it was Yoongi's. Yeah, it's always Yoongi. Always Yoongi who has to go and pop off. But that little verse of Yoongi at the bridge when he's like, after Jungkook comes in, fire. Straight up fire. Like, don't mess with Yoon. He will pop off. And I really want to know if he has any group in specific, or if he's just talking about most mainstream, like, big K-pop idols before them, like from the time of like 2013 to 2016, before, you know, 2017 came and BTS really popped off and became #1. Like, but the one, like, the line that says you're the ones who benefited from media, I was just like, no comment. And then #9, I just want to say, lyric wise, I really like it. It's a cute song. And for me personally, I took it as a song for ARMY. I don't know if that was just me being me, but I took it as a song for ARMY more than anything, and saying how they want to be like a hero in a way, even if they know it's ridiculous. And, you know, they're not gonna be like a superhero like Batman or Superman, but they do want to be a hero for us and stand by our side no matter what they go through. And I was just like, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. So lyric-wise, I really liked it. That's how it was intended. If not, then I just misread lyrics per usual. But music-wise, music-wise, when Anpanman comes on, like bury me in the ground while Anpanman plays in the background. Like a song. And then So What I really liked as well, the song itself, like what it sounded like, you know, obviously. But I also did like the lyrics. It was like pretty, not basic, but like typical, like lyrics of what BTS would say, you know, the whole thing about like the young generation, being young, wild, and free, you know, not worrying about like society's expectations, you know, what we need to hear, the truth. But I really want to talk about outro tier. I don't have too much to say. I just want to say, first of all, a long outro. It's like 3 minutes long. I think that's a long outro. Secondly, the song itself is beautiful. Outros are almost always beautiful. Like literally almost always. They're amazing. They're like soft and slow and meaningful, and they're beautiful. Outro Crack, for example, from the Face Yourself album, a masterpiece. But let's talk about the lyrics for outro tier. When I heard outro tier and didn't know the lyrics and I just heard the song, I was like, wow, this is a really good song. Like literally I posted like that video on Twitter, and it was like me after finishing the album and listening to outro tier, and it was like that video of that man that goes like, wow, oh my god, wow. That was me. And now that I know the lyrics for outro tier, another one of those songs that, please check up the lyrics for this song. Check up the lyrics, because once again, like but after what's it called? After 13:43:40, I thought that I had been spared. I thought that my heart was not gonna know, like they were gonna stop being so disrespectful to me with their lyrics and like hitting really close to home and talking about me like I'm not here. Like, you know how I feel. And then I read the lyrics, and I think it hit me the most. I think, but like along with Fake Love, I think that the lyrics for outro tier really hit me the most. And yeah, so that being said, I think music-wise, my favorite songs are definitely in between Airplane Part 2, Anpanman, and then The Truth Untold. I don't have a set favorite yet, but I probably will by the end of the day. That's how it was when I listened to Love Yourself Her for the first time. It took me a few listens before I decided that Pied Piper was my favorite song, and it remains my favorite song. So I don't know, I'm probably gonna lean towards like, I don't know, because when you have a song like Truth Untold, I love songs like that, but normally I would go for Airplane Part 2. Like the sound that Airplane Part 2 has is so, like, it's so me, I love it. But I also really like Anpanman, so I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna be my favorite song, but I know I'm gonna find one. Even if it takes a while. Like for Dark and Wild, it took me a while to have a favorite song, but now it's gonna be second grade for the rest of my life. Like, that is my favorite song. But yeah, so I just really quick want to say some final remarks. So yeah, as I just stated, this album is amazing. Definitely could potentially dethrone Dark and Wild, which is crazy to me. But everything has a moment. Everything has a moment where it's gonna get dethroned. Everything must come to an end. New eras must begin, and I think that Love Yourself Her was the beginning sort of a new era, but Love Yourself Tier is really the mark of this is a new era for BTS, this is a new sound, this is a new BTS. They're not the same BTS they were from 2015 to 2013 to 2015, or even 2016 for that matter, or even 2017. I'm telling you, like, this is a really new BTS, a new sound and a new look likewise. And I love it. I'm here for it. I was here for the old BTS and I'm here for the new BTS. Like, I'm here for BTS. I would love and support them. Literally, they could come and yeehaw it over and foray into freaking country music, and I'll be like, well, let me put my cowboy hat on, cause here we are. But I just, I'm really happy and proud of them. They're doing so well. Like, let me check really quick what views the video has right now. Okay, Fake Love is at 13 million views right now as I'm filming this at 11:19 Eastern Standard Time on May 18th. So I feel like we're definitely gonna get past 20 million in the first 24 hours. And I know we have a goal, I think, of 40 something. And then a higher goal, potentially of 50, but our main goal is, I think, 40, even though we should always aim for higher, guys, come on. So I think we're gonna get it. I think we're gonna do it. I think it's very possible, because I think by the time I come back, because I'm gonna go run some errands, I think we're gonna be at 20 million. I'm gonna leave my computer running, obviously, which is gonna kill my computer, but we have to do what we have to do for BTS. But yeah, so the album itself is just amazing. I will definitely do an unboxing once I get my albums in, because of course I have to. I will also, I'm trying, I don't know if I should do this, but I'm thinking of doing like vlogs for one, when I go to the 101 concert in July, because I am going to the 101 concert in July. I am so excited, but I'm also, wait for it, gonna go see BTS in Chicago in October. General admission, P1, so I'm thinking of vlogging. I'm probably not gonna vlog inside, obviously, because I have to bring my camera and I don't want to do that. But my mom is coming. She's not like coming into the concert, but she's gonna wait with us in the line in case, like, you know, just to help us out so we don't get kidnapped, I guess. So I'll let her like take my camera after I'm done with it, but I'll maybe like vlog everything beforehand and like the ride there. And I'm just so excited that I'm gonna go see BTS for the first time, finally. Oh my god, I literally could cry. I'm so happy. But anyways, I've ranted for too long. This will definitely be a long video, so I will leave you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your lovely days. Go stream, go listen to the album, go watch the Billboard Music Awards on May 20th, and I will see you guys later.